Imagine this. Your wife's best friend loses her husband. It's a tragedy. Naturally, anyone would want to be there for their friend. But what happens when being there for someone else starts to take over your own family? This is exactly what happened to one husband. And today, I want to share his story. A story about love, loyalty, and boundaries. Stay with me. About a month ago, Jessie, my wife's best friend, lost her husband unexpectedly, a horrible, devastating loss. My wife, of course, wanted to support her. At first, it was just check-ins and visits, but gradually it became nearly every single day. Meanwhile, I was left at home taking care of our two young daughters, aged 6 and 9. My job requires me to be on call some nights, meaning I could be summoned at any time, and financially we can't afford to skip work. Suddenly, I was juggling a high-stress job and parenting alone, day after day. I tried talking to my wife, explaining, "I understand Jessie is struggling, but our own children need you too." Every time, it turned into an argument. She would accuse me of being cold and uncaring, saying I didn't understand what Jessie was going through. And yes, I do understand. I empathize with Jessie. But our children? They also deserve attention, love, and a parent present in their lives. Over time, I felt exhausted, overwhelmed, and increasingly frustrated. Then yesterday, everything came to a head. I was called in for work. I immediately called my wife, saying she needed to come home because I had to leave, but she refused. She told me, "Figure it out yourself." I panicked. We can't afford a babysitter. My parents live too far. Her parents aren't allowed near the kids. Our friends have their own families. There was literally no solution. So I made a decision I never thought I would. I packed up our daughters and, on my way to work, dropped them off at Jessie's house. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't ideal. But I couldn't leave our kids home alone. When I returned, my wife was furious. A huge argument erupted. I told her, "You need to start being a parent to our own children. I can't do this alone." She called me heartless, and I calmly explained that our family needs her presence too. This isn't about not caring for a friend, it's about balance. Compassion is important, but it shouldn't come at the cost of neglecting your own family. Imagine being 6 years old and your mom is rarely home because she's comforting someone else. That's what our children were experiencing. And for me, the parent left behind, it was exhausting, frustrating, and emotionally draining. Some might say, she's just being compassionate. And yes, she is. But true compassion includes knowing where your responsibilities lie. And our kids need her. Now I want to ask you, what would you do in this situation? How do you balance empathy for a grieving friend with the needs of your own family? Would you have handled it differently? Comment below. I want to hear your thoughts. In the end, this story isn't just about one couple. It's about learning to set boundaries, knowing when to step back, and prioritizing the people who rely on you most. Supporting friends is important, but your family comes first. I hope this story gives you perspective. Sometimes, being compassionate means protecting your own family first. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, subscribe, and share for more real-life drama and thought-provoking stories.